It's a story that's been around for, I think, 50 plus years.
Yes.
Why was now a great time to bring the story to the big screen for modern audiences?
Well, we could do it. It has size and scope and adventure in a way that really couldn't quite be done in the way it is in the film now. You know, we have the technology to do it, and that was part of it. You know, it's also a movie that's timeless, but for this particular time, there's some darkness in the world, one could be argued, and it's a movie about the light overcoming the darkness, so there's several reasons. And then just as a filmmaker, you know, if you're fortunate enough to get involved in something and all of it lines up, this was one of those as well. And you have to count a little bit of there before the grace of God go I kind of thing. It was one of those. So yeah.
And there's so much in this story. I mean, the story is fantastic. Also, the visuals, as you say, and the themes, you know, very precedent to young children and, you know, everything else. I mean, how important was it to have Ava and Jennifer Lee as part of this process? Because they're two great voices in Hollywood at the moment.
It was critical to have Jennifer Lee first and Ava. Jennifer wrote a script that really cracked it open. You know, it's been a very hard movie to make, arguably unfilmable, and it was kind of unwritable too. And she wrote a beautiful script, and then Ava came on and found a way to make it filmable. And so it wouldn't have happened without either one of them. I mean, they were both important pieces. And then the pieces built from there. Oprah to Reese to Mindy, it just kind of built naturally from that talent base. Yeah.
I was going to say, I mean, the cast is pretty spectacular anyway, but it's the kind of story that you can see why these people have come on board, particularly Oprah. I mean, it's the sort of story I can imagine. She read it for the first time and thought, this is something I want to be a part of, because it was something very special.
Yeah, it's the cast was drawn to its themes, what it had to say, the meaning behind the story, and participating in that, everyone taking a part in it. And even including Chris Pine. I worked on a film with him before, and it's a smaller part, but it's arguably a very large part because it's the thing that Meg is trying to seek the whole time. And he came on really because he believed in it. Believed in Ava, believed in it, but he loved what it said, and he wanted that message to be out in the world. So I love that.
As a producer, I know you've got a lot of projects going on. There's a Peter Pan potentially coming with Disney, but also one of my favourite films, Labyrinth. There's talk of a remake and a reimagining of that. Is that along the line? Is it something coming along?
It's a different Labyrinth than the one you're thinking of. That meaning it's not that remake, or it was a different story, and I think Sony's actually going to end up doing that.
Right, okay.
Peter Pan, we're working away on it. David Lowery, who I did Pete's Dragon with, is coming on, and terrific guy, and I think it's going to have a grounded emotionality along with all the adventure and humor and all the things you expect from Peter Pan.
Awesome.
Yeah, it'll be really Disney. So.
Awesome. Well, we look forward to that one. Thanks so much for your time.
Thank you.
Cheers. Thank you.
Sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys!
Hey You Guys, huh?
Hey You Guys.
Is that from the Goonies?
It is indeed, yeah.
Nice.
Hey, you guys!